Pop that bubbly. Danielle Hunter and the Vikings coming to agreement. 1-year deal, baby. Welcome back to a very happy Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar. Vikings, Danielle Hunter. Just when I was talking myself out of it, just when I was trying to convince myself that there's no way he's coming back, Vikings and Danielle Hunter come to a 1-year deal. 1-year deal, $17 million guaranteed, up to $20 million. It is done. A key note in this is there's a provision on no transition tag, no franchise tag. So clearly, Danielle Hunter is making it clear that he wants to test free agency next year, which good for him, good for the Vikings. So we're going to break this thing down. Before we do that, remember, subscribe to the channel if you're watching. Let's get to 10,000 subs, hot and heavy Vikings takes every day, multiple times a day. And Lupagus, yeah, he's still sleeping. He needs his beauty sleep. He needs as much of that as he can get. But this is easy, win-win for each. Danielle Hunter, first looking at it from his side, he's getting paid. That's $17 million up to $20 million. That puts him into the top 10 as far as highest paid edge rushers, which he deserves. So good for him. On the Viking side of things, they get him for another year. They get to see what Brian Flores can do with him. They get him to be part of a defense that they need to be much, much better. Clearly, Danielle Hunter being on this roster makes that defense better. And you know what? If he goes out and balls out and Brian Flores is just having a blast with this guy and he puts up whatever numbers, the Vikings aren't out of it. I mean, they could still come back next year and sign him to a longer-term contract. It's just going to cost a ton. I mean, just think of Danielle Hunter hitting free agency and how much money teams are going to throw at him because he'll be, what, 28 next year? Still decently young, or 29. So he's still got one big contract left in him, which is a huge win for Danielle Hunter. So could not ask for anything better. Like I said, I've been starting to talk myself out of it, trying to trick myself to thinking that there's no way he's coming back. So if a surprise like this did happen, we get very, very excited. Danielle Hunter is going to be a big part of this defense. We know we got Marcus Davenport. We know we got the young guys behind him. And this, again, gives those young guys behind him another year to see what we got to if we have to cut the cord on Danielle Hunter or he just makes way too much damn money next year where we can't even bid into it. At least we have some options. And we get to see Marcus Davenport for that 1 year. Who knows? Maybe he's a part of the plans. But long story short, Danielle Hunter is here for 2023, and he's going to have 13 and a half sacks. Boom. Let me know in the comments below. How happy are you? And if it wasn't 8-19, I would have a beer in my hand to celebrate, but that will be later. And I'm sure we'll be back later talking Vikings.